MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Charlie Morton will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
Mookie Betts is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the sixth spot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Heading out towards shallow right. Margot's under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Yoshi Tsutsugo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Randy Arozarena. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
At the plate, Brandon Lau, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. pitch, strike three called, the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana, still 0-0. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Max Muncie.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. Ripped down the line. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get two quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with two outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get two outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. It's a run on two hits here for L.A. On now to the bottom of the second. L.A.'s on top, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Nate Lowe, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side, as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2.
Nope, foul ball.
Got him. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be Willy Adames. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
That is good.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. And that's in there for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And it's quickly 0-2. Kershaw looks in, and the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 1-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arozarena is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
1-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Margot looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 LA. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Kevin Kiermeier will hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. Solo shot to right center, and the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
So here's Mike Zunino.
Zunino.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, his fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Yoshi Tsutsugo is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He pulls this one into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. One for the Rays on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Dodgers 2, the Rays 1. Next up is Max Muncie. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get him.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
In now, A.J. Pollard.
The left fielder, number 11.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. In the air to straightaway right. Margot's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High pop up. Morton is under it near the mound. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Will Smith. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-1 LA. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
The first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Nate Lowe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still trail it here, 3-1. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-1 LA. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next will be Willie Adames. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Joey Wendell digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. But this will land untouched. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulled toward right center field. Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder,
Into the
13.
box, Manuel Margot. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Kershaw's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Standing in, Max Muncie. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 4-1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermeier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Zunino is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yoshi Tsutsugo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. Kershaw into the windup. Here's his offering. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Betts at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Rays draw closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Randy Arozarena. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Down the third baseline. Turner's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 4, the Rays 2.
Leading off for center fielder.
Ryan Thompson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 81, Ryan Thompson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Smith, base runner at first with 1 out. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1. Line towards center field. Kiermeier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers lead 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Brendan Lau.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Nate Lowe comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Drilled to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now, Willie Adames. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Dylan Floro trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Gloved by Turner. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Margot's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Corey Seager will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Arozarena will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air out to right. Margot's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Kevin Kiermeier. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken the lead. A solo shot down the line in right as they've taken a one-run lead. Jake McGee is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 41, Jake McGee. The batter.
So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is roped to left, a base hit. Throwing to second, and he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brendan Lau. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And the runner's breaking for third. And, oh, the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box, Nate Lowe, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Back up the middle, scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. 4 runs here in this half inning. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We've played 8 full. It's the Rays 6 and the Dodgers 4. And next will be the Dodgers.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Muncie.
Peter Fairbanks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Peter Fairbanks.
He's set. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Chopper to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollard. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point, and it's fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now the 0-2 pitch to short.
Adames brings it in.
Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. So stepping in, Cody Bellinger, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
Runner at first following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit hard towards the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
6-4 the outcome today. The Rays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ryan Thompson takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame.